What's up, guys? You're tuning in to another show of Full Value. I'm your host, Colby Williams, and we're coming off a good day yesterday. We almost swept that NHL board. Toronto screwed us in shootout. NBA wasn't too bad. OKC, we had them in the revenge spot. The unders, those .5s, those extra 2 points. I tell you, those things will kill you sometimes, or break, or save you sometimes. But we're here to bounce back. On the two underdogs, like I said, if both of them hits, you have a good night. Because it should have paid for everything, One of them hit, you still have a good night. But both of them hit last night, which was very good. And let's try to continue this streak. If you guys have me on Twitter, you've seen that I posted some plays for the MLB this afternoon. So far, 2 plays hit. I have 2 more plays to go. And I was thinking about doing a video, but I said, nah, I'm just going to put it on the Twitter. For the people that follow me on Twitter, KWilliams811, they got those free picks and they got those cashers. If you don't follow me, go follow me. I don't know what you're waiting for. So without further ado, let's get right into this game. We got NHL, and the first game we're gonna do, Buffalo versus Detroit. Detroit's playing pretty good. Buffalo's playing pretty bad. Buffalo, they're on a nice losing streak right now, and the Red Wings, they're trying to finish up this road trip. I have faith in these Red Wings. I'm telling you, I can see them winning this game. But coming off the win on Monday against San Jose, that's a nice spot. Buffalo, they don't win. I could see this game going under, and I could see Detroit winning, but I have no official play in this game. But I lean, if you gave me free play, I would lean Detroit, but no official play on this game. Next game, we got the Capitals versus the Hurricanes. Capitals, they're playing for a guaranteed home spot. Hurricanes, they're out here when they're winning, doing all these fancy game-winning dances and all the fun stuff, like sort of like when the NFL when you score a touchdown. The last one they did was a basketball thing. They brought out a net and everything to the court, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. I think Capitals beat these guys, and that would be my first official play of the day. Capitals money line. We have them as plus price already, and why not capitalize on that? We got Washington money line first play. Second game, Jackets versus Canadians. Both teams fighting for the wild card spot. Jackets are 2 points behind Canadians. Jackets are favorite. I like that Price is playing good. The Jackets haven't beat Montreal yet. And Montreal at the plus money. I think they're in a good spot. But I also like the under in this game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals in this under. And I'm going to take it under 6.5 in the Montreal Jackets game. Next game, Panthers, Senators. Ottawa did us good the other day against Buffalo. And the Panthers, they got whopped against Montreal. I can see this game going way over 101 goals. But I don't have official play on this game, so I'll pass on this one. Islanders versus the Jets. We got 2 good teams. Jets, I love me some Jets. They're coming off a loss against Dallas, though, which I knew was going to happen. And there's a coming loss against Jackets. I like the under in this game. Give me the under 6.5. I like the under. Halleback and Lehner, I think they're going to stand on their head tonight. And because it's like two playoff teams, they're going to play hard and show each other that we're better than the other, like a big contest type of thing. But hey, that's what we want. We want them to show who deserves to be there, and we're gonna cash with the under 6.5. Next game, Edmonton Stars. No Bishop in net. Stars is on a back-to-back. Edmonton is really trash, and I'm gonna go back to the well. No Bishop. No, I don't care. I see Edmonton just beat up on the Kings team. But is that a good game to really decide to put your money on Edmonton now because they beat up on a Kings team? I don't think they win this game. I think they lose this game. Dallas, they're out here still trying to solidify the spot. They're still trying to solidify that spot. Excuse me. In the wild card, and I think Dallas is gonna beat these guys up. I like Dallas money line. No Bishop in that. I don't care. Next game, Canucks versus Kings. Dimko in net against Quick. I could just see this game going over. That's it. Hugh is going to make his debut. D. Hugh. I don't know how to play in this game. I lean to the over, but I'll tweet it out. It's a late night game, so I'll be able to tweet it out on my Twitter at KWilliams811. Make sure you guys follow. And I'll give you a play, but I'm leaning over. If I do officially put out the over, it'll be on the Twitter. And now we have the Sharks and the Blackhawks. Sharks are on a 6-game losing streak. Is this the game they get right? I don't know. I hope so. But I'm not putting my money on it. I don't trust these Sharks, and they're gonna have big problems in the playoffs if they keep playing the way they're playing. So, like Corey Crawford is just trash. If anything, I'm pulling the trigger on the under, and I'll make that official, the under 6.5. So right now I got the under 6.5 in the Sharks, Dallas money line, Capitals money line, and the under 6 in Montreal. 4 plays. 2 unders, 2 money lines. Dallas, Capitals, under in the Montreal, under in the San Jose. 4 plays. Trying to sweep the board today. And hopefully we could do it. Let's get right into the NBA. We have a decent slate on task, and let's jump right into it. We got Orlando versus Detroit. These guys are Orlando. They just beat Miami, right? So Orlando beats Detroit. Detroit could go from 7th all the way to 9th out of the playoffs. Detroit's favorite 3.5. They're coming off a road trip where they were nearly down 30 points against Denver in their last game, and they came back to cover the spread, 7.5. Orlando, they're on a 6-game win streak, but yet they find themselves underdogs in this game. I like the under. Give me the under in this game. And the under 206, 207. I like the under in this game. I don't like a side. Detroit's on a no-bet list. At Orlando, I think Orlando wins this, but both of them have enough to play for, so I like the under. Next game, Philly Nets. Ben Simmons is going to play from his little rest. Joel Embiid is playing. These guys are on a 2-game losing streak. They got whopped against Orlando. We have a Brooklyn team that's coming off a double overtime loss. And now they're playing their last game on the road against Philly. And I think they're in a good spot. Brooklyn's playing good. And I like Brooklyn. Minus the plus the points, 7.5. But what I like even more, I like the under. So I'm gonna make that. I lean Brooklyn, but I also like the under. This is the last game of their 6-game road trip, and I think their legs are gonna be shot. So 232, 233. I like the under in this game. Next game, Heat versus Maverick. Heat needs to win. They just came off a loss where they hung Chris Bosh's jersey up and they lost against Orlando. Embarrassing. But now they need to win. They don't win today. The playoff hopes is gonna be in jeopardy. But Dallas, they're playing not bad. They're doing their thing, and I don't see anything changing. They lost against the Kings, and Dallas is horrible on the road. I think he covered this spread, but Heat are not even good at home neither. So I'm gonna pass on this. Next game, Toronto Knicks. Toronto hasn't covered a decent spread in a while against all these garbage teams. Toronto's finding ways to let these teams get back. They even let Chicago get back in the game and didn't cover. Now they're playing Knicks. I like the under in this game. I go with the under 218, 219 if you find that some places. I like the under in that game. Kings, Pelicans, both teams are out of the playoff spot. Kings are still trying to at least finish with some pride. Pelicans, they're just losing, seeing what they got. Give me the over 236. I like the over in this game. I can see this game going way over. No defense. These guys just run, 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 run. Next game, Nuggets versus Houston. Nuggets are coming off a win off Pistons where they didn't cover. Now they come to Houston's house. Mind you, they're the first in the East, first in the West. Houston, though, they're playing good. They're playing good, but they're coming off a loss against the Bucks. Now they're home. I like the under in this game. I like the under in this game. I really do. I really do. I like the under in this game. The Brooklyn game, I'm not going to give you guys the under. I'm going to give you guys Brooklyn. So I give Brooklyn plus the points. I like the under in the Denver Nuggets game. The Clippers-Bucks game, I like the Clippers plus the points. I like the way Clippers are playing. These guys are really trying to play for their doubters. Everybody doubted them and not going to get into the playoffs. They traded off their whole starting five, everything, but they're still there. I see them celebrating. It's a good atmosphere. And I know the Bucks is good, but the Bucks is going to have to rest people eventually. And 9.5, 10.5, that's a lot of points. I like Clippers to cover that spread here. And the last game of the night, Spurs and Cavs. Spurs favored by 12.5 and they're home. Spurs is supposed to retire Ginobili's jersey. This is a good night for Spurs. The last time we seen this situation, Miami lost when he retired Boss's jersey. If Spurs is going to lose against the Cavs, I think Spurs cover here and roll. I like Spurs minus the points. So my official plays is Spurs minus the points, Clippers plus the points, Nuggets under, Kings over, Toronto under, no play in the Miami game, Brooklyn to cover the spread, Orlando, Detroit under. NCAA plays. We got some March Madness for today. We got Loyola Marymount against South Florida. South Florida favored by 4.5. I think this game goes under 132. I like the way these guys play defense, and I can see it going under. I can see these guys clamping down and South Florida not letting these guys score more than 60. Gonzaga, Florida. Gonzaga powerhouse. Whew. I like Florida though, man. I like Florida. I'm tied between the two. I can see this game. I don't have a pick on this game though. Purdue versus Tennessee. I like Purdue in this, plus the points. Michigan, Texas Tech. Give me Michigan. And give me Virginia against Oregon. So my plays in college, the under in the South Florida, Purdue to cover, Michigan to cover, Virginia to cover. I'll be tweeting that out at kwilliams811 on Twitter. You can find me there. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. You're watching Full Value. We're trying to beat these books, and I'll be here tomorrow with the baseball slate in the nighttime. Talking about baseball, I forgot. The last game we have the Red Sox against the Mariners in the baseball. That's at 7. Chris Sale and Gonzalez is playing. I don't like a side in this, but I like the under. I think the pitchers come out to play, and I like the under in this game. The under 8.5. Even under 7, if your books have it at 7.5, 8.5, I like it. If they go down to 6, don't touch it. But 7.5, 8.5, I like the under in that. I would tweet out all my official plays on my Twitter. Follow, like, subscribe, share, and hit me up. Any comments, any questions, I'll be happy to answer it. And you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You're watching Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams. Peace.